Hello, my lovelies. It is time for the Camp SeasonAthon announcement, so stay tuned. It's that time again. It is time to get ready to head to camp for another round of Camp SeasonAthon, and this will be running the entire month of June. I have three lovely co-hosts. The first is Amanda from the Reading and Writing Life. Next is Drew from Drew's Ambitious Reading. And then also Kimberly from Whimsical Narratives. And I will link all of their channels down below so you can go and check them out. Just like last year, we're going to have three cabins that you could get put into. Which cabin you get placed into will be random. You'll fill out a form, which will be down in the description box, and you'll be assigned to a cabin. So I do suggest going and watching the other co-hosts' announcement videos because each of the three cabins will have their own prompts, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So the way this works is once you finish reading a book, you're going to submit it for your cabin, and for each prompt you complete, you earn 1 point for your cabin. Other than the group book, you actually earn 3 points for your cabin for that one. So we're using the same map that I created last year for the camp. I'll put it up here on the screen, but it will be down in the description below as well for you to go and download a copy for yourself. And as you see, there are lots of different buildings in our camp, and each building has a prompt that goes along with it. You can do a prompt over and over again if you like, but you have to have a different book for each time you submit it. So, and one book can only work for one prompt. So, for example, let's say you read Tress of the Emerald Sea and you want to use it for, I don't know, read a book with a beautiful cover. And you can only use that for that prompt. You can't submit it multiple times for different prompts. But if you want to do the read a book with a beautiful cover again, you can. You just have to do a different book. Okay, so Kimberly from Whimsical Narratives is going to be the leader for the pink cabin. So go and check out her video for the pink cabin prompts. Amanda from the Reading and Writing Life will be the leader for the purple cabin. So go and check out her video for the prompts. And then Drew and I will be the leaders for the turquoise cabin. So here are our prompts for the turquoise cabin. First off, we have access to the garden. For this book, or for this prompt, you're going to read a book with flowers on the cover. We also have access to the outhouse, and that is to read your lowest rated book. Next is for the actual turquoise cabin, and that is to join either my or one of my co-hosts' reading sprints. I would say you need to spend at least 30 minutes on their sprints, and we don't have any set dates for sprints at this point. But if you go and join our Discord, we will be posting in there anytime there are any sprints. Also on the Discord, you'll be put into a chat just for your cabin, as well as like there'll be the Camp SeasonAthon chat, which everybody can see, but then there'll be a pink cabin chat, a purple cabin chat, and a turquoise cabin chat, so you can like help each other with prompts, things like that. And if you're in, say, the pink cabin, you can't go and see what they're talking about in the purple cabin. So whenever you're filling out the form to join the readathon, you'll be putting in your name, your YouTube name, as well as your Discord name. Because sometimes, we discovered this last year, sometimes people's YouTube name and Discord name are not the same, so it gets hard to figure out who to put in which chat. So I added that to the form this year. Okay, the next prompt is the main office. This is to read a book with a found family. Then we head over to the dining hall, and that is to read a book with food on the cover. Next, we have some fun activities such as archery, and that's to read a book with a weapon on the cover. Beach volleyball, a book set outdoors. we get to splash around in a lake. So read a book with a body of water in the title. The basketball court is to read a book that has a sport in it, any kind of sport. Then the canteen is a small book or a graphic novel. The dance studio, you get a little freestyle and have a mood read. Next is the climbing wall, and that is to read an intimidating book. Wood shop is to read a book with any kind of building on the cover. And the Pottery Barn is to read a book with a hand on the cover. The last two prompts for the Turquoise cabin, we have Assembly Hall, and that is to read the group book. And this year the group book is Camp by Lev A.C. Rosen. This is what the book cover looks like. I thought it would be completely appropriate for Camp SeasonAthon. This is what it says for camp. From the author of the acclaimed Jack of Hearts and Other Parts comes a sweet and sharp screwball comedy that critiques the culture of toxic masculinity within the queer community. 16-year-old Randy Kapoloff loves spending the summer at Camp Outland, a camp for queer teens. It's where he met his best friends. It's where he takes to the stage in the big musical, and it's where he fell for Hudson Aronson Lim, who's only into straight acting guys and barely knows not at all straight acting Randy even exists. This year, though, it's going to be different. Randy has reinvented himself as Dell, buff, masculine, and on the market. Even if it means giving up show tunes, nail polish, and his unicorn bed sheets, he's determined to get Hudson to fall for him. But as he and Hudson grow closer, Randy has to ask himself how much he's willing to change for love. And is it really love anyway, if Hudson doesn't know who he truly is? And I think this is going to be a really fun read and perfect for Camp SeasonAthon. And then the final prompt is Fire Pit, and that is to join at least one of the live shows on June 20th on my channel. At 5 p.m. we will be having the author chat with Lev, as well as my co-hosts. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be having the After Hours live show here on my channel, where we can talk about the readathon or just hang out, whatever. I will also be updating in the Discord throughout as far as like how the points are going for the cabin, which cabin's in the lead, that kind of thing. And because we're going to be doing our live shows on the 20th, I won't have our final count at that point in time on which cabin wins. So the actual cabin winners will be announced at the end of the readathon on Discord. So please definitely go check that out. The link will be down in my description. Again, this readathon runs the entire month of June. I hope you come and join us for camp. I cannot wait to see all the little campers we get. It's going to be so much fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!